What's up, friends? Happy Friday. This week I'm combining Smashby's Weekly Throwdown and the Tip of the Week into one video. The reason for that is we're going to be talking about one movement in particular, but what I hope to accomplish is to have how we approach every movement we do in the gym, everything we practice to try and become more healthy, stronger, and more physically fit in a little different light. In air squat, for example, it's possible to just kind of crash down and stand up. That meets all the movement standards. The difference between doing that and being more deliberate, thinking about your technique and your breathing is pretty powerful. So the goal, as we talk about planking today, is to not just approach it as the Smashby's Weekly Throwdown Challenge, which is to accumulate 5 minutes in a plank, not in a row, just 5 total minutes, instead of just going, all right, I'm planking, and instead focusing on a lot of different things, being much more deliberate in our movement, and then hopefully getting a lot more out of it. So with planking, one thing to think about, ideally, I'm going to have you have your hands directly underneath the shoulders, not out to the side, not out in front. Second thing to think about, distribution of weight throughout your hand. If you watch real gymnasts upside down, either handstand walking, handstand push-ups, anything like that, what you'll see is there's a lot of movement in their hands as they distribute their body weight. This is where the control starts. A lot of us that plank just kind of drive through the base of the palm. So, hands directly underneath the shoulders, spread those fingers wide, and be deliberate with trying to get as much of your hand in contact with the ground as possible. Second, going to be hips as you hold the plank. The closer together your feet are, the less wide, the more narrow your base of support is. That should make it a little bit more challenging. If you need your feet to be a little bit wider, that should make it a little bit easier. Fun variation of feet. If you lift one leg off the ground just a little bit, what might happen is you feel your hips want to shift to overcompensate and balance. Try your best today as you do these to keep that core nice and tight and keep your hips square, even if you decide to lift your foot a little bit. So, hop down on the ground, hands directly under the shoulders, fingers spread wide, totally straight legs, squeeze your quads, squeeze your butt. Think about that hollow position, suck your belly button into your spine, and hold. If you want, lift one foot. Think about keeping your hips nice and square. And be super deliberate with that movement. The tighter we can stay, the more we can consciously think about the tension and our breath. It's going to be a lot more effective of a movement for us today. So, your challenge for the week, accumulate 5 minutes in a plank position. The tip of the week is to be aware of why you're holding this plank position and what every single purpose is for every single muscle group as we hold that position nice and tight. Hope you had a great week. Enjoy and let me know how this goes, and I'll see you next week.